I want to talk about Nevaeh, Blueface, and Chrisean. I know a lot of people are wondering, like, what's going on? Like, why is she back in his presence? See, at the end of the day, Christians are just Christians. They're, first of all, they're human. They have human experiences, number one. Number two, Blueface knows exactly what to say and what to do in order to get back in her graces. And let me say this: the moment he went to see this in Chrisean's head, Chrisean's very delusional. And I have expressed that multiple times that she's very delusional. In her head, she thinks that her and Blueface and Junior are going to be a family. You see the look on her face when they're wherever they at in the Airbnb the last weekend, etc., etc. But here's the thing: Blueface is playing her, and everybody can see it. But I'm gonna tell you exactly what his point is in doing all of this. His point is to let the world know that Chrisean is a liar, and that she be talking a good game on the internet, but behind closed doors, she be digging him, she be feeling him, and she be really wanting to be with him. That's his whole point in putting her on the screen. But it's also because of this. Because at the end of the day, Chrisean brings in money, and she brings in views, and she brings in things. But if you, and they're also on rugs. In the hot tub, that was rugs. That all of that was just rugs. And I even saw a clip where they showed where she told the camera to move that way, and you can clearly hear them doing rugs. Now, these are, I get the energy of these appeals, and they're crushing them, and they're doing whatever they're doing with them. Y'all can do what y'all want with that information, but my thing is, and what Spirit shows me, as much as lovey-dovey as she was with him when they was in this Airbnb, why aren't you that loving when it comes to your son? Something's mentally wrong with you if you don't like what is wrong with you that you can touch out on a man, can be out close to a man, and do this, and I love you, but you don't even really do that to your son. It's just a sad situation. And see, here's the thing. Everybody's wondering why Nevaeh is so calm. For one, Nevaeh is 9 months pregnant, and she ain't got time for the BS. Second of all, Nevaeh believes Nevaeh is a spiritualist, and she believes that her ancestors, her spirit team, her spirit guides are gonna take care of this. While Chrisean over here thinking that in the name of Jesus that she's gonna be saved. And I told y'all, she named that little boy Jesus because she think that Jesus is going to save that little boy, and he's not. God is not even gonna save that little boy. For one, there's a difference between spirituality and Christianity. Christianity, all Christians believe that Jesus is coming back one day, and that Jesus is going to save them and come back. And in the name of Jesus, Jesus ain't even a real person, for one. But that's a video for a whole nother time. I'm not finna go into that. I'm just expressing and telling what my ancestors and my spirit team have showed me, that he's not a real person. But anyway, let's go on past that. Spirituality is completely different, because one thing about spirituality, and they keep showing me Oshun when it comes to Nevaeh. Oshun don't play. She don't play about her peoples. And the difference between, see, y'all want to say that witchcraft is bad, and etc., etc., but witchcraft was here and spirituality was here from the beginning of the time, way before Christianity was here. But again, we're not going to go into that because this ain't about that. But the difference between a Christian and a spiritualist is that their spirits and their ancestors and their spirit teams show up, and they kick ass when needed to whoever hurts them. Jesus, y'all been waiting on Jesus for how many years? He still ain't showed up. I'm just saying. And I'm just going to leave that there. But that's why Nevaeh is so calm, because she knows that her spirit team and her ancestors, she knows that they got her back. But my suggestion, and I get the energy that she's just trying to have this baby, trying to be, I guess probably get past the postpartum and etc., etc. But my advice to you, Nevaeh, is to get out. You need to save as much money as you can and get your own place. Because living with somebody who doesn't believe what you believe is going to continue to do things. But also, Chrisean, I keep telling y'all, Chrisean needs some fucking therapy. That girl is so unhinged and so crazy. But let me break this down to you. I don't know, I don't know what's going on with her boxing career, but I get the energy that she's kind of like, she's back on that wagon. For one, she's back on Rugs. Because if y'all notice, when she first got to LA and she got in that car and she got on stream, she was glowing. She was beautiful. Her skin was flawless. And then it takes a turn when she gets into, they get into the mall. Her skin is no longer glowing because she done took something and that shit was eating up in her skin and took the glow out of her. And then she gets to the baseball field, she's loud, she obnoxious, and like Blue said, don't nobody want no masculine. You talking about you protecting yourself. If you protecting yourself, then why are you dealing with the man that you know do all these things in the first place? You ain't making no sense, baby girl. That's why I said she's delusional in her head, because she is at a point where she feels like that she can take. Chrisean thinks that she can take Blueface from Nevaeh, and that's where she's at with it, and that's why she's so, lovey-dovey, and all these clips of this, that. You ain't taking nothing from him. From her, because she's a feminine woman. And she don't be rah-rahing him. Don't no man want no masculine woman. That's because you're in survival mode. That's because you're hurt. You've been hurt and you've been hurt and you've been hurt multiple times throughout your whole life. And that's why you're in survival mode and you're in your masculine energy. Nobody wants a woman with their masculine energy. And that's a fact. The problem is you need to go sit your butt down somewhere and go heal yourself and quit running out the man that don't want you. He only wants you for the views. He only wants you to show the world that you are a liar and that you lie multiple times. What did he say in that restaurant? You are the setup queen. She is. And she is. But I'm going to be honest with the vision and the download the spirit gave me. My advice to Chrisean is you need to run and you need to leave these people on, because like I said, Nevaeh's spiritual team, they not about to play with her. And you're going to find yourself back in jail messing with somebody's man and baby daddy, and you need to go the other way. Because the vision that I got is that Nevaeh's team is not going to play with her. And you're going to find yourself in Baltimore and in jail for something that you set up. And I'm just going to leave that at that. I'm not going to say too much and I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to leave that at that. Because what Blueface and everybody around her has said multiple times that she is the setup queen. And that's why Blueface wouldn't turn the cameras off, because it's like, why would I not stream when I just spent 10K on you and I need to make this money back? I need to sub up. I need to make this money back. So get on this camera, be entertaining, and shut up. And that's basically how he was. But they also had took something, because if you notice, his eyes was so glossy and so glowing. And I'm going to be honest, demons, and I'm going to leave this there. When you see a demon in the spiritual realm, they have blue eyes. They have blue glowing eyes. And I'm just going to leave that there. But my thing is, Chrisean needs to leave that girl alone. She needs to quit trying to take her man, because at the end of the day, Nevaeh knows her position. She knows that she's the main girl. She knows that he's not going to be faithful. She understands that. But y'all also have to understand where Nevaeh comes from. Nevaeh comes from like prostitution. She said that she used to sell so she's okay with sharing, because it's like having a pimp, but you're the main gal type of situation. That's kind of what I see when it comes to her. That's why everybody keeps wondering why she's so calm. Why she don't really care. She cares, but she don't really care, because she feels like, well, I'm the main one. I'm in the house. I'm the one you take care of, etc., etc. So she's okay with that. But I'm going to be honest with what I see. I didn't like some clips that I saw with Nevaeh's son and Blueface. And this was a while ago. In that car, when they was in that back seat, and that little boy was very uncomfortable. And I understand that Nevaeh was in the front and she's pregnant. And I get the energy that Blueface is the first person that has ever showed her this much love, which she thinks is love, is not love, but she thinks is love. So she's okay with the fact that she's delusional a little bit when it comes to certain things, and she's not really paying attention as a mother. Because that video, I don't know what the hell happened in that back seat, but I get the energy that he touched that little boy in a way that that little boy was very uncomfortable, and that's why he jumped up like he jumped, because his energy was staring. He was staring at him like, "Nigga, is you cool? Like, you cool?" Like, that's how that little boy was looking at him. Like, "Is you cool? Like, what's wrong with you? You don't touch." You know what I'm saying? And he's so young that I get the energy that he's trying to groom him. Now, I think that he's going to back up because he saw the clip but see, I get, Blueface get on them rugs, and I get the energy that he does dumb and he just don't be knowing what he do sometimes. Because you can be so out of your mind that you don't really know, but I get the energy that he knows what he's doing. And his point is to groom this little boy into, because you don't grab on your kids like that. You don't touch and feel your kids like that. Even your little boy is not. You don't even do that to your own little girl. And yet you're so all the time. That's weird. And Nevaeh, I need you to pay attention to that. Because as a mother, we have to pay attention to things. Yeah, he may show your son and you a lot of love that you have never experienced before. But I need you to pay attention to that, because I get the energy that he is trying to groom your child into some that you don't want him to be groomed in. I'm just gonna leave that there. But I do get the energy that Nevaeh is moving strategically, and I think that she just wants to get this baby out, get past her postpartum, and kind of just see how things go. But baby girl, you need to be looking for your own spot. You need to be saving your money. I don't know if she get paid off of being on these streams with him. I don't know if he's giving her a portion of it. Have your own stream of income, and you need to have your own stream flowing to where you're the one benefiting off of it, so that you can save your money and get you an apartment or a house once you get past this postpartum. And if you are a daughter of Oshun, I need you to act like it. I need you to act like it. Like, I need you to act like it. And I need you to understand that something weird. Now, I've seen other clips where I didn't really like it, but I didn't see any inappropriateness. The only one that I saw is the one, now, y'all know I don't watch streams. The only clip that I saw is when they was in that back seat and he touched that little boy. He did something. That little boy was very uncomfortable in that back seat. And I need Nevaeh to pay attention, because Spirit told me he's grooming that little boy. He's grooming him. But I'm going to leave that alone. But I need... Chrisean thinks that she can take Nevaeh's man and take Blueface from Nevaeh, and that's her whole point. Is she feels like, well, I can take him and we're gonna be a family. Girl, you delusional. For one, you too masculine. He don't want a masculine. Nobody wants a masculine woman. Nobody wants a woman that is in her masculine energy. Period. You need to go sit yourself down. Have she been to church? I don't understand. And then, she wanted him to turn off his stream so bad. And I respect him, because I wouldn't have turned it off either, because I feel like, what are you trying to do? Like, what is the point in turning off the stream? You stream at home 24 hours, 48 hours most of the time. So why are we turning off a stream? I'm confused. What it is she get on them rugs and she get uncomfortable because she know people can see that she on them rugs, or at least she get paranoid thinking people know. We know, baby. We know. We see you. We see you on them rugs. We see it. We see it. But you do too much. And especially when you get on them rugs, you do too much. You go up here with it. And if you notice, Blueface eyes start getting like this and they get glossy. They got glossy. My advice to Chrisean is to leave this situation alone and walk away. Because being a daughter of Oshun, you playing with fire, baby. You playing with fire. And the vision that I got, it ain't finna be a pretty sight if you keep trying to go down this road where I can take him from her. No, you can't take him from her, because he's already classified her as the main gal. Your spot is already taken. You can't come back to this spot. He is doing this to embarrass Chrisean. He is doing this to show the world that the walk that she's trying to act like she walked when it comes to Christianity is not a real thing. She is just doing this. And I'm gonna be honest, and I don't know what I don't know. She is just walking this walk when it comes to spirituality. And Christianity is because, again, she thinks that Jesus is going to save this little boy. She, in her mind, thinks that little boy is going to walk and he's going to talk. And I even saw some videos where she kept putting that pillow over that baby face intentionally. It's so much I can say when it comes to that. Spirit Ben gave me this vision a long time ago. When somebody said that at the beach, it wasn't video, but somebody that was with her said that when they was at the beach, that she kept trying to drown that little, and it was true, but they didn't have video because that was before the streaming stuff happened. I get the vision that she feels like her life would be a lot easier and better if she just gives like if he just. Because at the end of the day, I told y'all, she sees it. He's going to get older. He's not going to walk. He's not going to talk. And he's going to get older and his body is going to get bigger, which means it is going to be harder and harder and harder for her to maintain him. My thing is, give him away. Give him to somebody. Give him up for adoption. Give him to somebody that can take care of him. If you don't want to do the things that need to be done. Why are you making this little boy suffer? And I'm gonna be honest, I see Ronnie all over that little boy spiritually. There's a clip of them in the bed and his eyes, I saw like evil eyes and negative, like he was just looking at Chrisean like a look like, and it was a very evil look and it was very evil energy. But I also saw Ronnie standing there too. I'm just going to leave that at that. And if he wasn't the daddy in the spiritual realm, he would. Now, I ain't going to say that because in the spiritual realm, you can kind of travel. But I'm just going to leave it at that because there's a lot that could be said. But my advice to her is she going to end up back in jail messing with Blueface. And Nevaeh, you trying to steal something? No, he's trying to embarrass you. He don't want you. He's using you for views, and he's using you to embarrass you, to show the world that this Christianity and this boxing, he has always taken your shine and dimmed your light. And you clearly said that, but yet you still keep entertaining it. For what? I'm confused. What is the point? Why would you sign up back for a circus that you already escaped from? I'm confused. I ain't confused. I just know how men work. They're manipulative. They manipulate you into believing that they changed, etc., etc. He ain't changed not one bit. He if anything, he's more powerful now than he was when he went into jail, because now he knows how to get around the Christianity stuff that she's portraying that she is. I'm just saying. He just doing this to embarrass her. He really wants to show the world that y'all think that this girl is this and that ain't it. She's still the same Chrisean that she was before, and I can prove it to y'all. And that's his whole point in this. That's why he is feeding her the rugs and, etc., etc. I ain't heard her talk about working out and doing nothing she's supposed to do. I don't follow the girl. I don't follow streams. So I don't know what the girl doing, but I ain't seen no clips of you working out. And then you having problems with the coach because the coach tired of playing with you because you think you bigger than the program. You're not bigger than the program. You're not bigger than the program. And the program gonna show you that. You keep playing with that girl, keep playing with Nevaeh. Because I'm telling you, the vision I got when it comes to this, the investigation is back open for a reason. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And you might want to go sit down somewhere. And shut your damn mouth. You talk too much. You just keep talking and you really telling on yourself, which is crazy. You might want to shut up. But the energy that I'm getting, you might just want to walk away, take your butt back to Baltimore, focus on your boxing career and your son, and leave them alone. Because if you don't, I don't see this ending well with her. I don't. She's going to end up back in, because, and this time it might be some serious charges. The girl is a daughter of O'Shawn. And I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm done. I'm done. But my advice to Nevaeh is, from one spiritualist to the next, baby girl, you need to be stacking up your coins. You need to be, I know this ain't the time to do it right now, but you need to be thinking for the future for your kids. And somebody showing your altar on camera like that. Altars are not to be shared, period. Let alone for the world to see, for millions to see. You need to, you need your own space. You're going to always have access to Blue. You're going to always be in Blue's life, because y'all have a child together now. So my advice is for you to get your own space so that you can practice how you need to practice and get deeper in your spirituality. I'm hoping that this baby pushes you into a deeper spiritual journey, so that you can heal from your past and you can do it. And I also see that this having a baby by Blue is kind of setting her up for bigger things. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. But Chrisean needs to get out while she can, because I'm telling you, I don't see this ending well with Chrisean. I don't. I don't. Coming in somebody thinking that you can take somebody from somebody because of looks is not about looks. With him, it's more about peace. And you don't bring nobody peace. You don't even bring your own son peace. But I'm gonna leave that down. I'm gonna leave that alone. Y'all be blessed. If you don't know who I am Love You Love This AC. I am an intuitive energy reader. I'm also an intuitive spiritual life coach. Y'all be blessed.